Tuesday at the graveyard. It's not a lot of more days to this month, and matter of fact, there's one. But I want to do a little talking this morning, so I'm going to do a little talking about what most people believe. Most people believe what they've been told. And if what's been told sounds good and you believe it, then you keep believing it. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. And I'm going to say something this morning that will not go well with probably what you heard or have heard concerning, excuse me, there is a book. If you probably Google bestseller, you will probably find Bible on the list. It may be the bestseller, but I think it must be the less read of them all. Everybody wants one, and I guess that's because maybe somebody told them that what you need is the Word of God. Well, the thing about it is, when you got a Bible, you didn't get the Word of God. You got a book, and it might have Holy Bible on it, and it may have somewhere that it says the Word of God. But you can put that on anything. The Word of God is not a book. When Jesus went about preaching, he wasn't going around reading a book. Now, he might quote something that he had read. I mean, he had been a learned man. He had spent years learning about the Jew, Abraham, and he spent a lot of time at the temple. But nowhere did he ever say, "Bring me the Word of God." He didn't say that. When he stood up to read, he would probably ask for what he wanted to read. But a lot of people have been deceived, and they do believe that the Bible is the Word of God, when in fact it is not. A Bible is the best history book that you can purchase. It begins in the beginning, and you can read about how things went from the beginning. And it's not the Word of God. It's recorded history from day one. And it does not have anything in it, or nothing has been put in the Bible in years. Now, that's just how it is. And nobody is going to add to the Bible. they just going to accept it and they going to believe, what somebody told them. This is the Word of God, and it's for you. The Word of God is what it is. The Word of God. The Word of God are messages. That's what it amounts to. A message. When God talked to Adam, they had conversation. And God brought to Adam animals as he, created them. And Adam told God what they were. And whatever Adam called the animal, that's what it was. Adam did not go find a book. There was no book. But there was the Word of God. And the words that God spoke to Adam were God's words. God spoke to Eve. God spoke to the devil. God spoke to Cain. And God has spoken to me. Yes, God has spoken to me. And I like it when God speaks to me. I like it just as much as Adam should have liked it. Or Noah. Noah spent a whole year in a boat, and God did not talk to him while he was in that boat. But when God did get ready to talk to him, we can read it in the book, what God said to Noah. Folks, please don't get, they used to call it rooked, hooked, snared. Don't be snared by certain words. But the Bible is not the Word of God. Jesus preached the Word. Peter preached the Word. Paul preached the Word. I preach the Word. God is not and does not require any of us to believe everything that people say. And Jesus warned the people that there would be false teachers. And I am told at least weekly, Bob McGee, you are a false teacher. Well, I'd just like to know just exactly what I have said that is false. All I said was the Bible is not the Word of God. It's not. The Word of God is and should be words spoken by men that have been influenced by God's Spirit. That, folks, when you hear that, you will get the Word of God.